Anything to make it a little bit easier for me right now, make me feel a little bit better. These are probably some of the hardest days of my life that I have faced. So yeah, well, you actually, I was gonna reach out to you on Snap, but I want to make sure I like it first before I start really promoting it. But that's all I really got. What is everybody up to this weekend? By the way, I just love my nails again. Hey, good morning. I had somebody reach out to me today with some really nasty words and threats. Hey, Mac. It was this saffron. I've heard really good things about saffron. I'll tell you, spiel it again. If you know me, you know that I am like organic. Kim will message you. I don't like big pharma. I think it's all a bunch of scams. You know, you put them on one meds, they got to be on 5 more. And those 5 more turn into 15, and now we've got 30 meds a day. I just don't believe in it. My mom is actually, I'll show you my mom. She has like probably 15 vitamins a day, and she's a heavy smoker, drinks, and is not on any medication. That's probably why I drink gallons of water a day. My mom doesn't really have wrinkles, and she says it's the amount of water and her vitamins. So it's, you know, exercise and sunshine and fresh air and some exercise. And that's just like how I was raised. I told you that. That's why I don't watch TV. I read. I do puzzles, play board games, doing this diamond art. Yeah, true fun fact. That's really actually how I was raised. But yeah, I'm gonna make a pot of coffee. What's no scary? No scary movies, right. No scary movies. No scary movies. Yeah, isn't this cute? I was super upset. I've been going to this nail salon. I was in the town. I moved here. So I've been at this nail salon. I absolutely love this nail salon, by the way. And so I treated my daughter to manicure and pedicure. And because I haven't seen her since my mom's birthday. She's been working a lot. And so anyways, I wanted to do Mom-Daughter Day. Well, she chooses this super cute color. It's like a light green with, I'm still an RN, but thank you. Do we have any mods in here? I'm still a registered nurse. You know my name. Go Google it. Do you know how many RNs, doctors have side gigs, by the way? Guess you didn't know. Should look around. But anyways, her gel popped off. So while I was finishing, because I had done like different colors, so it takes a little bit longer. But anyways, one of hers comes off. So I was like, no, I'm going to say something. So of course she doesn't want me to say anything. And I'm like, no, I just spent $250. Like, what the hell? So I say something. They fix it. No problem. But while I was looking at her nails, I noticed that it was like super transparent. And I'm like, did she use 3 coats? Like, you get a base, 3 coats, and then the finisher. Like, mine does not look transparent. She's like, yeah, Mom. So we get my son's haircut. We're running errands, blah, blah, blah. I noticed she wanted to go to Walmart. So I'm like, well, what did you have to get? She's like, never mind. I'm like, all right, do you want me to go in? She's like, no. Okay, fine. So I'm sitting in the car, she comes out. And I'm like, oh, what'd you get? Well, I noticed this gel, like, finisher. I'm like, what did you get this for? Are your nails not good? And she's like, or something, I fucking just pushed the wrong button. She's like, I was like, are they coming off? And she's like, no, she knows I'm pissed. Because I would have done something 4 hours earlier when we were an hour away. So, long story short, I call the place. The pink mitten, oh my god, I know. Do we not have any mods in here? Kim, are you in here? I still have the pink mitten. Okay, that was freaking hysterical. I'll tell you that after. It was so freaking funny. My daughter was like, that guy's trying to always flirt with me and you're talking to him. I was like, no, but I'm serious. So, hi Java, good morning. So, all right, so what the hell was I saying? So I called the nail salon. I'm like, listen, I have been coming to you. I love, you know, I always go back to the places that I love. I went to my favorite waxer, like literally the best waxer. Girl, if y'all don't get Brazilians, you need to, okay? You will thank yourself and so will your partner, okay? That's all I'm going to say. And it's really not that bad. I've been waxed for 10 years and I'll never go back. And I'm going to tell you how I started to wax. I cut myself down there and you had to go to the hospital. And let me tell you, you don't want somebody down there when you're already emotional. All right? But anyways. So that was that. So they refund me my $50. But they told me I had to go back there for the card. I was like, I don't live there. No, it doesn't hurt. I've been waxed for 10 years. Girl, I was sitting there. My waxer, she'll tell you. My daughter was there. I'm just sitting there, like, having a full-blown conversation. Like, she's just waxing me. It's all right, it's all good. Like, we all have the same parts. She just posted something. She's like, this is why I don't have problems being a waxer, because I grew up with a naked mom. I did, too. Like, we're all girls. Girl, we got the same parts. It was so funny. But anyway, so my daughter goes, and I was like, well, I don't think she really wants me in the room when she's going, but that's cool. Let me step out and mind my business. So, by the way, shiver, I've never even heard of that. I only do hard wax. I don't do soft wax. I have really, girl, I don't know how old you are, but I think it's just our age. Like, I was still a naked mom, and now I'm like in my mom's house, and I'm like, my kids, my son and his girlfriend have their own bathroom, and my mom has her own bathroom, and I use my kids' bathroom because I just am like not cool with just walking around with my mom now. I don't know, but need some. I'm brewing a whole pot, but I just need some like fresh coffee. Like, you know, the smell of like fresh coffee makes you feel really good. I know it does. But what was I saying? Okay, so let me tell you about this pink mint. So I don't know if anybody likes Dunkin'. I love Dunkin'. So they hand us this pink mint, and I was like, Monica, this is only a left. Where's the right? So the guys at the window, I was like, hey, can I have the other glove? You only gave me one. He's like, yeah, it's just one. And I was like, what? Like, now it dawned on me, like, oh, it's to reach for your drink in the cold. Well, we're in eastern North Carolina. It's 80 degrees today. I don't know why you're giving me a mitten now. Maybe it would have helped me in the snowstorm 2 weeks ago. But nobody was driving because they don't drive in North Carolina and stuff. Cool. Fine. So I was like, well, do you have a right mitt? And the guy was like, well, yeah. I was like, well, can I have it? Can I buy it? Because they're hot pink. And, you know, hence, I'm in a hot pink every day of my life. Okay. So he's like, no, it's just the left. And I was like, well, what if somebody doesn't have a left arm or a left hand? Like, is that discrimination? And I was so serious. My daughter was so mad at me. She's like, Mom, can you stop? And I was like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, do you remember when somebody sued McDonald's for not telling them the coffee was hot and they burned themselves? I see a lawsuit coming. I'm just saying. Yeah, you remember? Anyways, I think that's all I got today. My little guy, I am getting him some different shampoo and conditioner since I got this haircut. And no, like, you know, snow mittens, you can't just turn it over because then the fingers are backwards. I already thought about that, actually. I did think about that. No, it's just the, it is foggy. It's the way the light is sitting because it's outside. Oh, wait, maybe it is foggy. Maybe you are right. Well, anyways. Just got in, checked it out. I am super excited. I feel like I just heard somebody laughing. Oh my god. Anyways, probably Brandon. Check it out. Let me know if you like it. If you're gonna purchase it under my showcase. It does help me grow, like, share, love my page. Thank you for all the gifts as usual. I think we got one new person that joined the community. If you haven't already, send your heart me's. I posted on my story. So I saw it come through at the back end, but Palm Tree Meg. And I texted her, I was like, what was that? It was my largest gift ever. So I did shout her out on my story. Super thankful for everybody that supports me and is healthy, not a troll, because that's what it's about. Women building women. Thank you, Palm Tree Meg. Oh, you're in here. Hey, girl. I hope you have so much fun tonight. See, I can't sit still. I want to do my diamond art for a little bit. Hey, Harley. Thank you, Harley. But yeah, so I hope I really get to the 5,000 mark, build a healthy community. I have been on a blocking spree because I'm just not going to take the harassment anymore, and I don't deserve it. And honestly, the opinions that don't matter don't matter. You don't know me in real life, apparently, because, like, imagine just saying those mean things to people. Like, it's not okay. And I believe saffron is really good for your mental health, y'all. So, Steph, you just got the 134. Thank you. It's super, super important that there's enough hate in this world. You know, don't do that. Hey, girl. So, be kind. I'm going to order some shirts off of TikTok shop. I was up at like 5 in the morning, can't sleep. They are so funny. So freaking funny, by the way. I can't say it. Well, no. It was like something about don't worry about my weight unless I'm sitting on your face or something. I just thought it was so funny. I was like, oh my God, I actually need this. I actually need this. Pretty much. So. Oh, by the way, as if anybody is in here, there's 124 people in here. Has anybody tried this? If so, shout it out, let me know. What other samples would you guys want to see? Yes, it is coupons at the top. If you click on it, I believe it's $5 off. Yes, ma'am. Like I said, I really want to do like health, wellness, things that make me feel good about myself, mental health. I think that's the avenue that I'm going to go with the TikTok shop. I am going to get a purse. My Kate Spade bag and wallet is MIA, so I need a new one anyways. I'm also going to get the based products off the TikTok shop today for my youngest son. I will not post his pictures, but I'll post his hair with a little emoji over it because I don't want anyone sharing my children. Enough is enough going after me and my family. What else? Comfort. I don't know if y'all are still in the cold. We are kind of out of the cold. It's sometimes chilly in the morning, like with rain, but I'm probably out of the cold weather now. So I don't know how much I'll be wearing hoodies. I do want to try their t-shirt and shorts. Hilera is another one I want to do. So I gotta get to 5,000 followers. And we're gonna do 5,000 followers of decent people, not people that are just trolling me and streaming me. I got into a live last night. I don't know how I popped in. And it was like this whole thing. And I was like, what is going on? And then this morning I went down the rabbit hole and I was on somebody else's page. Like somebody I like, not really know, but like from like my neck of the woods. And they deal with the same thing. And I'm just so confused. Why do people attack people on social media? I just don't understand. Like, hey, Jackie. Okay, Jackie has been a friend of mine for nearly 30 years. 30 years. Like, I was talking to her yesterday and I'm like, I just don't understand how people go down this rabbit hole with other people. Like, what makes somebody do that to somebody? I just don't know. Like, pick up a book. I don't know, do a puzzle. I'm going to do some diamond art. Do something that makes you feel good. Why attack somebody else? Like, that's just crazy to me. Absolutely insanity. Absolute insanity to do that. You know, like, you see all these younger kids, like, unaliving themselves because of social media harassment. And I understand it now. I'm not going to stand. My little guy's here. I was popping on to do this, to show you guys, that I'm actually taking it. Again, I don't want to promote something that, thank you, Christine. Thank you, Steph. I just honestly don't understand the videos, the god-awful things that these people say about me. It's not okay. And like, going, again, you know, this person denied messaging my child. You're messaging a child, by the way. Maybe they're a grown adult, but they're still my child. And nothing of that is okay. Nothing of that is okay. This has crossed the line and it needs to stop. And I'm going to make sure it stops once and for all. So that's that. We're going to lift each other up. If y'all have TikTok shops, please, I want to support you. One mom to another nurse, to another female. I don't care what you are, actually. I want to support everybody. And that's why, Jackie, I don't know if you were ever in my MLMs. I think we lost contact with that. But I had a huge team back home, and it was about one of us lifting the next person up. And that's it. You know? Everybody shops. Everybody's going to buy. You know what? I think you were with my money. You were. That's how I knew exactly where you lived. You bought my money. So see, she bought my products because I actually use these products. I'm not going to sell you something that I don't use. Yes, that's exactly why. And I dropped them off to your house. So, oh my God, that is correct. Remember, I was like, I know exactly where you live. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so. And she buys for me because she knows I'm genuine. Like, thank you, Jack. Yeah, like people in real life know who I am and know I'm not this whatever they're posting. So that's that. People know I'm a good mom. They know I'm hardworking. They know I'm genuine, organic. So that's that. That's all I gotta say about that. Jack, what are you up to this weekend? Isn't that crazy where I remembered exactly where you were? I was like, yeah, I know you're right next to the shop, right? And it's on the right. Okay, that's crazy that I still remember that. And I haven't lived there. I lived there when I was 18 or 19. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate all your kind words. Like I said, this is one of my not longest living friends. That was terrible to say. My longest childhood friends that I still keep in contact with. Actually, I keep in contact with quite a few. But, yeah, hung out a lot. And Bubbles being Bubbles. I've always been like this. Oh, goodness. I think, is my mom home? When she comes in, I'm going to help her do some stuff. Yeah, freaking crazy, right? Crazy. Freaking crazy. Skyline. Crazy. Yeah, that's freaking wild, right? Good times, good times. Man, we had good times in the 90s and like the early 2000s, man. Like, it was just a different time. I remember, like, do you remember pagers? First of all, so what the heck was I gonna buy? Remember the VTech pagers and the phones, the green and purple phones? What the heck was I gonna buy that looked like that? Oh my God, these earbuds, J-Lab earbuds. Yes! Oh my, do you remember those? I'm not even kidding. The Snake Game on frickin' Nokia. And then you had to get to a payphone to call your parents? Yes. Yes. It was like $5 a month. What are you getting for $5 a month these days? Yeah. Bubzelina. Who in the heck made that name, girl? I love that, though. Bubzelina. I turned 39 on Monday. I love it. Bubzelina. I really kind of want to drop the name Bubbles because of the social media portrayal, but I've been called Bubbles for way too long, and I don't think that's fair to me. Bubbles came from just a happy ditz, blonde, dit-da-doo, and that's generally like who I am. LimeWire, and what was the other one? LimeWire, and then it began with a P, with the earphones over. Oh my God. Crap. Napster! Yes! Napster! Yes! Napster! Dude, I'm dead. Yes. Yes, Napster. Man. It was Napster, then LimeWire. Do you guys remember AIM? Burning Sea. First of all, I remember it was like above your, like here, and we had like hundreds. I remember like the Walkman with my freaking Backstreet Boys CD, like thinking it was just the greatest day in the world. Stop. No. Mine was Snuggles, SNUGGLEZ 1469. Why is Derek? You gotta be a troll. Derek is a troll. I'm gonna block. Upset that her gel nail polish came off, and she's like, "This is ridiculous." I'm like, "No, I'll pay for them again." Fire girl. And the away messages. Hey, do you guys remember making like with the stars and the dots and like pictures and stuff for like your profile? Cinnabbeef, by the way, I gotta text you today. I should blow dry my hair before I made the video, but I was like, MySpace. Oh my gosh. Bye, Steph. Thanks for hopping on. People know that I just, thank you, girlfriend. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Miss Jeff. Freestyle. Do you guys remember what it was called? Like, January Joy. My, by the way, my Nala Joy, is my dog, my female dog, my first puppy that I had with my ex-husband. And Nala means gift, and it was a gift of joy. So, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Hi, Sasha. I think my mom just rolled in, and I want to help her get some stuff done around the outside, and hang out. That's all I got today. Yeah, isn't that sweet? And I gotta make the video and pin it. You guys buy it. Thank you for buying it on my page. I will do every few days, let you know if I feel any different impact. Like I said, I think it's probably going to be a week. Nothing is immediate. And I know us Americans especially want immediate satisfaction. That's half the problem with psych meds is I don't feel good, so let me try this. And I don't feel good, so let me try this. And that's why I have a problem with it. That's it. Or, your psychiatrist gets a, kickback from the next pharmaceutical sales walking in the door. And now they're pushing this product that they haven't even seen somebody. Oh, yeah. Don't get me down that rabbit hole. Let's just stick to, like, healthy organic stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust them either. I'm dead serious. I don't trust them. And I work in the field. I say this all the time. I wanted to be a psych nurse and save the world, except I don't believe in psych meds. I have severe ADHD. If we can't tell, I'm all over the place all the time. I'm not willing to take any controlled substance ever. Nope. I've seen way too many crazy things. Psychosis, And then what happens when you lose your insurance? So now we're supposed to live normal, but we've been telling everybody you need these meds. Come on. I can't. Can't deal. Don't believe in it. Never will. When I was a kid, if you were bad, you got a good old butt whooping. I don't know if that worked, but, we listened for a little bit, at least. I remember some butt whoopings, man. She would hit us with anything and everything. So. Hi, Darls. That's a troll. But hey, thanks for hopping in. You guys should just keep making all these fake accounts. And I'm just going to keep on blocking until you guys finally stop. Please, leave me alone. Leave my family alone. Please. I beg you. It's not okay to harass people. Thank you, S Love. But thank you, S Love. Anybody got anything else for today? What do we got for today? Thank you, S Love. Go popular. I remember when it was like super, you wanted to be popular in school, I just want to be like me. I don't like, I want people to like me, but like, I don't need like millions of followers, like more people, more drama. I was definitely a cheerleader. Oh gosh. Hey! Why do these kids in this game, what do they call it? Rage quitting and holy moly. Why? Why? That's the live that I saved. Oh, Lord. We're not going to post any cheer pictures, Emily Ann, but thank you. We're not going to post any pictures for you guys to just go post on those Reddits. No, I was definitely not into theater. I had to take a theater class in college, and I hate it. Jada! This is another one. You know who's in here? Well, I can't even say her full name. But anyways, I'll tell you later. Well, Jana, listen, I did my first... So Jana is also a very, very dear friend of mine. I don't know, we've been friends close to 30 years. But I did my first sample. This is what I did. And you remember when I was in Savvy or Monade or Rodin and Fields, and I just... Hi, love bug. If you hear Brandon in the background, I know your boys do the same. You know, I'm sorry. He wanted to watch, we were watching a movie last night, Janie, you'll get a kick out of it. And I was like, well, we're not watching anything scary. And he's like, well, stop being a little bitch. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, people are probably like, why does he talk like that? But, you know, I don't think anything of it. I'm just like, well, stop being a little bitch. Like, but I don't know. I'm sure people were like, you know, talking shit that he swear. I'm like, you know what? It was good. I play a lot of solitaire and I got upset that I wasn't really focused on the movie. I just wanted to cuddle though. Girl, she just told me you guys are about to get 15 to 18 inches of snow tomorrow. When, by the way, I know that he came down for her birthday, but when are you coming down? Like, can we just make it a girls trip? Don't bring anybody, just yourself. Jack, you know who that's here. Don't say any last names, any resemblance, because you know, then the people get all crazy. Yeah, look at my girls. Isn't this freaking crazy? Yeah, isn't it crazy? I freaking love it. You know who else hops in? Amanda. Amanda's in here often. But anyways, Jana also has a TikTok shop. And I was like, all right, girl, you got to show me the ins and outs. Yeah. So her husband, like, hurt himself over Christmas. I don't know. I think I've always, like, kept in contact, like, every once now and again. Yeah, Jana's the one that inspired me. And I was like, okay, I got to do it. You know, I think that we just have such a bad following on this that I was, like, so scared. And then I'm like, why should I be scared? Like, people in real life know who I am. You know, like, somebody on TikTok that thinks all these bad things about me, like, okay, keep thinking it. Whatever. You know? Keep saying whatever you're going to say. Keep posting Reddits. Keep posting the YouTubes. Keep making fake accounts. I love it. You're just fans at this point. Exactly. Like, they're just fans. These are two friends that I've had for nearly 30 years. One is family. We're not telling you who. Thank you, Garrett James. But, literally, family. Like, it's just mind-blowing to me. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Jana, it's like 80 degrees down here. Y'all need to come visit, okay? Maybe you guys could take a road trip, leave the kids. We'll go to the beach. You know, I'm like 9 miles from the beach. Literally. It's freaking beautiful. Southern Outer Banks is absolutely incredible. Girl, you just bought a house up there. I don't think he's moving anywhere. If I could come here and he didn't, I don't think he's coming. Which I am so surprised. Yeah. Oh, well, Brandon's in 7th. He's in 8th. You got 4 years. Thank you, Garrett. I don't know why he's not here yet. I'm surprised. Thank you, Garrett. Yeah. I mean, he's got to love it here. His whole family's here. You know, I know. Girl, I couldn't wait no more, though. I was out. But you know, the hospital paid for my move here. Thank you, Garrett. Thought I had taken a relocation package, so I had a perfect opportunity. You broke 2 toes on the treadmill. What the hell were you doing? Girl, everybody told me I was crazy. You're not going. Like hell I was. And I was out of nursing school at 5 o'clock. I was on the road at 7. Remember, I didn't even see my house. Thank you so much, Garrett. I don't know who. I think you just followed me. Where are you from? What you do? How'd you find me? Yeah, literally. And now look, my mom bought a house down here. And loves it. Yeah, I could have told you that. I told you. Living my best life. Oh, just scrolling with no followers. I wonder if it was like a new account you made that was just scrolling. Hi, Floppy. Yes, I did make the best decision ever. I'm from Connecticut. Those are 2 of my very, very dear friends. And they still live there. And I'm like, girl, y'all need to come down here. Ooh, what the heck? Hi. That was so freaking cute. I love when you guys send me the interactive things because I'm like, so serious. Yeah, you got to get your husband on. Listen, I told Mike, well, honey, I'm living my best life. Not my mom's. My kids, I had a day with my daughter yesterday. I have my little guy this weekend. Yeah, living my best life. Garrett, why do you not have any followers? Is this a new account? Thank you for all those gifts, though. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I've got a good couple of weeks coming up. Not much, babe. I had to, so, you know, when you get samples, you have to show them. So I finally started it today. Oh, gotcha. I think I've already went over it. Anyways, if you know me, it's saffron. So I'm really not for big pharma. And I don't think, like, you go to like the doctor, right? You're not feeling good. They put you on one med. That doesn't work. Now we're on another med. And then there's a pharmaceutical sales company comes in, and now we've got a better product. Well, the meantime, the person is still not feeling good. My mom is not on any medications, okay? Let me show you what she has. No, I'm not kidding. Let me show you the amount of vitamins that this woman takes. I'm not kidding. You want to see this? This is crazy. I think this is absolutely, I'm not kidding. She is on, shit. Like, you have so many, okay? Yes, my mom barely has wrinkles. Jana and Jackie can confirm. She's on glucosamine. She takes Centrum, chromium, zinc, fish oil, mag, vitamin E. She swears by this. That's probably why I don't have any stretch marks. B12, turmeric. Oh, yes. No. But my mom's a total hippie. Have you seen the plants? My mom is a total hippie, and she doesn't believe in meds either. So this is literally how I was raised. Like, if you were sad, go put your big girl panties on. That's what she would tell me. So, anyways, that's why I don't believe in it. So, one of my... girl. Now, why is she on all them vitamins when you could just take one thing? I don't know. But if that's the way, and she's, my mom loves her wine, girl. In the South, only the liquor is run by the ABC. So in the grocery store, you have specials on like wine, beer, claws, whatever. All right. I'm in her car the other day, and I'm like, is there a reason why you have 4 bottles of wine in the car? She's like, well, yeah, it was on sale, and it was buy 5, get 1 free or something. I was like, okay, perfect. I love that for you. But my daughter...
Show me 4 years of video proof. Show me 4 years of video proof. 4 years of video proof of what, Michelle? They have 4 years from where? 4 years of video proof of me on this app? Is that what you're saying? They have 4 years video proof of me on this app begging? Is that what you're trying to say? Don't get quiet now. We're talking. Michelle. Can you answer my question? They have 4 years video proof of me on this app? Is that what you saw? I'm asking a question. That you saw there was 4 years of video proof of me on this app. 4 years of video proof of me on YouTube? It's funny because the only thing I ever posted on YouTube is a cigar video and some weightlifting stuff. So 4 years proof of me on TikTok when I joined TikTok in June or July of 2024. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but there hasn't been 4 years in between June 2024 and February 2026. Thank you for the heart, me, sweet and sassy. Listen, I've got to pause you guys for a moment.
After this, you $90 my toes done after this. Yeah, over there.
That was one time on the trail. Somebody called me.
Are you over there?
Anybody can help with anything towards the goals we have set here to get the vehicle running tip top so we can leave this city and relocate, because as of Tuesday morning we will be back living in the car. So yeah. Yeah, that's our Jimmy, the hotel that we're at's not going to let us continue to stay here after Tuesday. We was paid up till Tuesday because of the phone calls they're getting from these trolls and stuff off of this app. And we basically, they've done it here. They've done it to a couple other hotels, and we don't have anywhere else to go. So we will be, tomorrow we'll be packing up a lot of our stuff, taking it to someone else's house to store it in their shed. That way we don't lose anything else on this jump around, because we have jumped around so much back and forth between the car and hotels that we okay, the awareness page that likes to stream people and get gifts, one of those. Okay, so let's make sure Ghostlim is blocked. So awesome. So yeah. And in the process of raising all that money, we still have to go day to day with our food. Like right now, we've got one TV dinner, and a pack of ham. Was very blessed to someone did a Walmart order for us last night. You're right about that. You're right about that, Bless. Hey, Granny of One. How are you doing? Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that. Granny of One, I'm going to assume it says praying for y'all. I'm going to decipher that one. Definitely take prayers, So, as soon as my eyes opened this morning, I went in. I follow this guy on here. He's like, I go to my prayer closet. Well, I don't have a prayer closet. But I go into the bathroom. I shut the door. I sit on the edge of the tub. And I just... and I sit there and pray. Then I come out and I grab my daily devotional, my deck of cards. It's got different scriptures on it, and my Bible. I read my daily devotional. I read the Bible verses that's in the daily devotional. I get on my phone. I've got a Bible app. It's got a daily thing on there. I hit that. I read that. I do the prayer for that, and then I try to start my day. So, the first at least 30 minutes of my day is in the Word and praying and trying to. Main thing I pray for is strength, guys. I don't know if I'm still trying to learn this praying thing, but I pray for strength to get through all this. I used to pray for the mountain to be moved. Now I just pray enough that I get enough strength to climb the mountain. So we've been blessed with $30 so far, and we still need a huge amount before we can really do anything else. The amount to get the car fixed and to get us moved was $750. We've got 30 of that now, so we're down to $720. It's a huge number, and it's insane to be asking anybody for any help with that. But I have no options at this time. So, if anybody can help with anything towards that, guys, it would be more than appreciated. I couldn't begin to tell you how much it would be appreciated. It's just... yeah. So that's kind of where we're standing now with all of this. It would be amazing to have everything together. Granny of One, that's what we're working on. That's what 120 of that money is going to fix everything on the car that we need fixed. We need spark plugs, oil change. We need basically tune up, and a tire. And that should put the car in a situation where we can drive out of this town. And then I don't want to leave this town until we have the money to actually pay for where we're going. Because we do know, okay, if we're going to be in the car for a few days, we know where to park here. We know where we can go use the restrooms at. We know this area. But it's just, I don't know, guys. Donna, right now, no. I've been looking for work, and I've been hitting roadblocks with that left and right. So it's just, it's going to take moving somewhere else to get a job. So, Jules, I tell you, there's a lot of good vibes coming from a lot of good people in this chat, but for every one person who shows a good vibe and act like a civil human being, there's 20 of them out there who is right the opposite. So, unfortunately, we live in a world where hate is more acceptable than being kind. Now, Granny, one, we can't, there's really nobody that can help at this moment. We're on our own with this. Just going to have to relocate and then start over. And like I said, nobody will know where we are relocating at, even though they are trying to figure it out. They really are. If you don't believe me, go look at Chrissy is Bad's page. Go look at that where they're posting, where she has posted all the major cities and how many miles and how long it takes to get there. And then they encourage people to ask me how far away this is so they can figure out where we're going. How do I spell what? Oh, it's Chrissy.is.bad. You'll know you found it when you look on her page, and every one of her videos is ours. The woman has one original video of her trying to be seductive, I guess. And then the rest of it is videos about us. And a lot of it's body shaming. And you can report them, but that's not going to do any good. I mean, it really won't. I've reported the ones with body shaming, and TikTok doesn't seem to think that it's that bad. It's with a C. I think it's with a C. Or maybe Chrissy123 or something. It's an older woman. She, Well, she's trying to get her little 15 minutes of glory. She sees these people getting on here. All right, Samantha. They see these people getting on here and calling herself awareness, and then they get thousands of people following them. And they think, oh, well, if I do this, then I'll be big on TikTok. She goes as Chrissy is bad. I don't know if that's their actual screen name. It might be Chrissy123. Older woman, wears glasses, has curly hair. Like I say, if you go to her page, every one of her videos will be us. And I would love to see everybody go report her for harassing us or bullying us. I would love to see everybody go report all of these people who are doing the bullying. Not just to us, but to other people. Smash Trio. Are you trying to be cute? Because you sure ain't in your picture. I'm just saying. Like, don't come in here trying to be cute, and you ain't even cute. It's like, where'd your neck go, bro? So that's a little body shaming right there because I'm a big guy. I don't need anybody telling me I'm a big guy. Like, y'all don't think I can't see that I'm a big guy. I've been a big guy since I've been born. Yeah, I'm not texting anybody the place I'm going. Kentucky Queen, it's a nice offer, but I just, at this point, I can't trust anybody with where I'm going. I hate that. I know there's a lot of good people that's in this live. That are good people and wouldn't do anything like that, but I can't, I can't trust that. If you truly wanted to help, you could help me, but if that's the only option you want to do, then thank you anyway. I can't do that. I just can't give information out to somebody that I don't know, that I've never talked to, and about where we're going. Wished I could go look that address up for you guys right now. Meemaw just posted it. Thank you, Meemaw. She wants to be famous so bad. Let's make her famous. So. Can you guys see me? Okay. It showed I had no connection, but I'm sitting here with 5G. I know places that are higher, and I went for interviews too, so, I mean, I'm not going through that whole story again. Thank you, though. I appreciate it, but I have that covered. Whew-wee. I need $1 for every person we've had to block on this live. Wouldn't have to worry about nothing. Sneeze, now my eye wants to twitch. Whew. Sneeze came out of nowhere and rocked me a little bit, I guess. But if anybody wants to help with anything going towards the astronomical goal that we have before us, thank you, Sherry, for the heart me. It would definitely be appreciated. Anything at all going towards it is going to put us closer. Paulette, right now, it's at $720. Well, I wish they all had their names that easy. It's like, well, we've got car problems and we've got to relocate. We have to, after Tuesday morning, we'll be living in the car. We don't have another hotel we can get to. We've found a place we can get to somewhere else, but we don't have the money to fix the car. I'm not chancing driving the car to where we've got to go with it doing the way it's doing. And then once we get there, we got to have the money for the new place. So it's one of those type of situations. So, yeah. But that's what's going on. Again, if anybody can help with anything, it would mean the world to us, guys. It really would. Not on the Wi-Fi. I'm on my service. Angela is back in the room. I went down the road, parked somewhere, and is on my own phone plan. So I will not use the hotel's Wi-Fi for another thing. It's pretty crappy Wi-Fi anyway. I would like to know how they make so many fake accounts so fast. Like, that is something I'd like to know. I get called a liar and everything else, but yet none of these people calling me a liar can come in with a real account, with their picture, with their name, They can't do that. But I'm the one lying, but yet I'm sure your God-given name isn't continue begging for rent. I don't think your mom named you that. I mean, I'm get that question. How can I do this with a straight face? It's. I hope people who ask questions like that never has to be in the situation where they have to ask somebody else for help. I really, really hope. They are, Brady. They are. But I really hope that none of them ever has to be in a situation where they have to swallow pride and ask somebody for help, because I will tag you in it right now, Cindy. I will try to tag you in it. There we go. Okay, I just tagged you in it just right before you said thank you. I thank my mods for doing an amazing job today. Y'all aren't seeing what? Y'all are not seeing a lot of stuff. It could be a lot worse, but I've got some great mods in here, catching a lot of this stuff at the door. So I want to thank my mods today for y'all doing a fantastic job. Because if they wasn't here, there would be so much more popping through, because I can't catch it all. I get looking off when I'm talking. I get, it's just, excuse me. It's just, my mind just wanders sometimes. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that greatly. Thank you, Cindy. So that puts, when you hear the ding dong goes off twice, I get an email notification that I've got a Cash App and my Cash App. It puts $55 towards the goal. So that puts $6.95 away from the overall total goal. That puts, I'm doing all this off the top of my head, puts $65 away from the goal of getting the car fixed. The 55 would get a new tire put on right now, so that definitely helps. So that's one problem taken care of. So thank you guys so much for that. Jeff, I just answered that. Did you, I don't know if you heard that. I'll re-answer it again. We have $55. The overall goal to do everything, it knocks it down to $6.95. And then to get the car fixed, it knocks it down to $65. The $55 we have now, we'll put the tire on the car, and then we still need spark plugs and an oil change. Hey, Brandon, how are you doing? Thank you, Cindy. Very much appreciate every blessing we're getting. I want to thank everybody who's helped us so far. Like I said, I know it's a huge number to even fathom. I know if I was scrolling through and I seen somebody asking for that huge number, I'd be like, man, they're crazy. But what's up, Wild Child? So I had a Honda Civic where I replaced the plugs and did an oil change. And it's running the same way this car is doing. And it kind of cleared out the problem. So hey, Storm, how are you doing? So I'm hoping that clears that problem completely out. So I'm hoping we don't have to go into the plugs or the wires. So I'm guessing you found our page, Samantha. I don't know why these people don't think I didn't turn in everything to the IRS when I did my taxes. It's like, I don't know why they've got it made up in their heads that I didn't put everything down. Thank you, Sunshine. I need everybody to go report them. I really do. Need everybody to go report that page for bullying, because that's clearly what she's doing. So the Chrissy is bad page. I mean, that's what they want to do to us, right? They want to report everything we do. So we need to do the same thing to this page, because she's not doing anything but trying to be famous on TikTok. And all these people come in here and they're like, man, I'm so sick of seeing you. So there's one page of me, but there's 30 people, 40 people covering it. It's like, you're not seeing me because I post a lot. You're seeing me because there's so many awareness people posting me. So it's like, every time I get on TikTok, I see you begging, because you're following the awareness groups and that's all they post. Yes, I'd love to see every one of them get reported. Wild Child, because trolls from the awareness community, that's how I'm going to start putting it, because it's not, I can't say it's all awareness creators doing it, but it's definitely people who follow them has started calling into the hotel we're at. They found out where we was somehow. Started calling into the hotel. And now after our time's up Tuesday, because that's what we're paid up to, when that time comes around, they are no longer going to let us stay here. So, yeah. So, we're having to get the car fixed and having to completely up and relocate cities. Hey, Nikki, how are you doing? So, thousands of people can be wrong. That's the thing about it. So just because thousands of people says it doesn't mean it's true. So in that case, I can sit here and say, if I get thank you, Cindy. If I get 10,000 people to make the statement that this truck in this parking lot that's clearly red, but I get 10,000 people to say it's blue, doesn't make that truck blue. The truck's going to be red. So thousands of people can be wrong. When you're following someone who is lying to begin with, and you're taking the lie as truth and you're running with it, not at this moment, Beth Ann, I'm not working. Nikki, we are not doing good at all. And here's the thing, it takes money to move. We've got a place that we can go. We just don't have the money to get there, the money to fix the car to get there. I wouldn't take this car out of Dyersburg right now. After we get the things fixed on it needs fixed, I'd drive it anywhere in the United States. But thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. That's such a better analogy than I made about the truck, but thank you. For the ones who don't want to read, I don't know who Jeremy was, but Jeremy made a comment. Thousands of people followed Hitler, and Hitler was wrong. I did deactivate. I only stayed deactivated for 2 days, and things kept getting worse. So if the deal is, if I deactivate and leave this out, and people leave me alone, and they don't leave me alone, then why should I leave the app? Right? If they're still calling the hotel I'm staying at and causing us to lose the room, if they're still sending Facebook messages, if they're still sending stuff on my Instagram, why should I leave? If it's not going to stop, why should I leave? Yeah, that's why I deactivated for a couple of days, and I was just like, you know what? It's not stopping. It's just getting worse. So why should I leave social media if it's not going to stop? Sassy, I wish I could answer that. I don't know. I wish people could just leave me alone. Right. I mean, I'm asking anybody that can help with anything. If you can, please help. If you've ever helped me and you ever wanted to know where the money went, I can show it. You know, that's why they sit there and they're like, oh, he's committing fraud. He's doing this. We're going to call the cops on him. We're going to report him for fraud. We're going to do that. I'm not worried about it because I can show proof of where every dime I ever got has went to exactly what. If I said, hey, I need $70 for a hotel room and I got $70, I've got proof where that was paid. Exactly. They don't have to stop, but they base their listen. You can read some of their comments, and they're like, "I hate listening to him talk." And then two comments later, the same person is like, "Oh, they're live. I got blocked. Where can I stream them at?" Who's showing is live? Same person who was just talking about how I can't stand to hear his voice. They make me sick to watch them. Where are they streaming at? Because I got blocked on my account. Exactly, Cindy. Exactly. And it's just the whole thing is like, I don't know if they would help with anything like that at all. So, and listen, I'm not worried about all the other stuff about, oh, we turned you into the EBT office. Fine. They have everything that I've reported. And everything I reported was my Cash Out, my PayPal, my Venmo. That was all reported because it was a requirement. I reported that. They said, hey, we need what you made off TikTok. I reported that. So, you want to be blocked, Linda? I got you. I can. That's a non-issue. I'll say I didn't grant your wish. But it's like I don't get Sassy, same way. There's a guy here at this hotel. He's working and everything, but he lost his house because he couldn't afford the rent that it went up to. So he had to come live in a hotel because he couldn't afford the rent hike. And he works. So y'all tell me how bad of a guy he is. And I've seen him go and come back with food boxes from, when the food banks had stuff, he would go get something. So he's asking for help. I've seen him go, I talked to him out here one day and he was like, man, I've been to 14 churches trying to get help with the room this week and can't get it. So, but, I don't know. I'm not getting sidetracked on that stuff, but I am, but I'm just, thank you guys for riding this roller coaster called my emotions today. Nikki, they are, and they don't realize it. They think they're not. They think this will never happen to me. And I know that's how they're thinking because I thought that at one time. 100% thought, man, we'll never be in any kind of situation like that. you know, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. You know, I've looked at it and I was like, man, these people who are homeless, man, there's programs to help get them out of it. And why ain't they getting out of it? But there's not any programs here. There's no help for it. There's no help for it. So apparently I'm being streamed by this lady, Sissy. I can't see the photo. Hold on one second. Let me pause you guys. Hey, his first and only. So apparently somebody named Sissy streaming me off of Country for Life Snarks page. So if y'all want to go report that one too, there's another one. It's just, I mean, you're true about that. We've had people come and helped us that was watching us on someone streaming us. So yeah, I guess you're right about that. Just let them watch. But it's like, yeah, really. I mean, listen, we've got almost 9,000 followers, and we wouldn't have that without these pages. And it's crazy. We wouldn't have it. So I guess it is what it is. It's like we wouldn't have the followers that we've got without them, and then they wouldn't have. Some of them wouldn't have the money they make without us. So. And every one of them knows somebody who's dating, married, or their uncle, their best friend's baby daddy knows his fishing buddy is an attorney or works for the sheriff's department, or, you know, hey, Terry. You know, it's crazy. I believe if I did a live where I just sat here and didn't say a word, they'd still stream it and they would still talk crap about me. I could, like I said earlier, I could come on here and hand out $100 bills left and right all day long, and somebody would get on here and make a deal out of it because I should have been handing out $200. With the McDonald's job, we was stupid and posted it. I was very excited for Angela having her, you know, her job and everything. We posted, we both got on there. We thought, hey, people will be happy for us. They'll leave us alone. It didn't work. Harbor Freight, I was on a live. She was talking to somebody else on the phone. And she mentioned it. And as soon as she mentioned it, they took it and ran with it. Same people who are like, we just want them working, you know. Cost me my job. That, and we had a guy on here that had a page that was dedicated to us. And they posted a picture of me working one day. He came through my line. I didn't know who he was. He was like, hey, big boy, I came through your line today and you didn't do nothing because you didn't have a real name on your profile, and your profile picture was Ryan Upchurch. I'm sure Ryan Upchurch don't have a clue who I am. So it's kind of like, Of course I didn't know who he was, because you hide behind a fake account. Blessed, we actually set up a GoFundMe account back when we first got in this situation. And contrary to what, I mean, you can look and see how much a GoFundMe account is made. It's never made a dime, but for some reason, the awareness groups thinks that we made thousands of dollars off of this GoFundMe account and cashed it out. When we made it, it was set for $2,500, and it was set to help get us back on our feet. Like I said, we didn't get one dime donated to it. But for some reason, you know, every GoFundMe account I've ever looked at has got a total on there. You know, you set your goal, and it shows you how much you've made towards that goal. And ours has been at zero. Jax, we're about in the same situation that we've been in for the last few days. I can't even begin to tell you the amount of stress that I have on top of me. I'm not surprised at all. I just got a message saying they are reporting my CA. Let me pause you guys for.
Alright. So I'm going to share my testimony with you guys in my life here. And let me know if it's not working. It should be working. When I was a kid, around my nephew's age, I was born in a Baptist Bible church called King James Bible Baptist Church. It's out in Illinois. It was the Mount Prospect one. I can hear you perfectly. That's awesome. Well, I really appreciate you guys being in here. I hope this is a safe and lovely environment for all of you guys. And I grew up going to VBS, going to youth group in Indiana and all of that. And at 10 years old, I came to life with God. I was also baptized. And when I turned into my 20s, and I was really like, I was in the Word of God, and I was wearing skirts and everything else like that. And then I started hanging out with the wrong people. Started hanging out, people at the park, smoking cigarettes, doing a lot of things that are wrong, which you guys already know. And these last few years, I haven't been getting close to God. And what I really want to do so bad is share my testimony, share what I've been through when I have done rugs, when I have drank alcohol. And it got me nowhere in life. And I was struggling, I was losing jobs left and right. Always at the bar no matter what, just drinking. And it's very hard. And, God pulled me out of it. And I believe that I'm still here today because of his angels and him himself, because I almost OD'd off of drugs. And I used to punch a girl right through the wall, and back in Illinois, I took her and I just pushed her away. And when I was ODing at the hospital, they red flagged me. And I'm glad they did, back when I was young. This was like years ago. And what they did is they, I was there for a couple of days, and I had a monster, I had rugs. I have been struggling with alcohol and depression. I can relate. Haven't drank in 6 days today. Well, first of all, Swedish fish gal, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for hanging on and not drinking for 6 days. And when you go through hard times, when you go through depression, when you go through scaredness and anxiety and worry, and you don't know who to turn to, you feel like your life is always gonna fall down to the pit of the world. And you know what? That's when you look to God and you get on your knees and you ask him to please comfort you and help you with this pain. Almost lost my husband over it. He has helped me a lot, along with God. Amen. Amen. And that's exactly what I love to hear. And that's your testimony. And you can share that with other people. And it's always a good thing. You can always listen to my people in my chat. They give out, and you guys, you want to drop what you guys have done and what you guys are struggling, we'll talk about it. When you're at the bottom, God's always there to bring you up. Exactly, he is. He's always there, no matter what. He's always there. My divorce brought me so much closer to God. And I had to go through it, but so glad I did. I'm proud of you. I know it's hard, I get it. Like, you want to pray to God, and you're like, why is he not hearing? Because we have to remember, it's not on our time, guys. All these things go through something, and you can't happen right now. It's on God's time, not your time. This life is not easy. We struggle every single day. We get triggered. Our anxiety gets so high. Our depression gets so low where you want to just stay in bed and cry. It's okay to stay there for one day, but don't stay there for the rest of your life. And sometimes you just gotta pull yourself out from the darkness and really surround yourself and ask God and say, You know what, God, I've been struggling with my anxiety. I've been struggling with my fear, Lord, and I don't know what's going on with me lately, but I really want you to come closer to me and help me work through this. I want you to take my anxiety away, my stress away, my pain away, my worries away. I'm going to give them to you, Father, because I can't handle this anymore. And I know you're walking right beside me. I know that you hear my prayer right now out to you, Lord, and I'm just so thankful and blessed to have a Father like you, Lord, who has been through a lot, and you just want to give it to him. You want to praise him. And it's faith. It's faith. But everything falls in its place. I lost my dad 11 days after my ex left. It's hard not to question him, but I have faith. Exactly. And I'm very sorry, and my condolences goes out to you. And that's really hard to lose a loved one. And I'll pray for you and your family, but my condolences goes out to you. I had a friend that passed away a long time ago when I was in church. She had cancer, and her name was Megan. And Megan was, I think I was like probably 14 or 15 years old when she passed away. And then Christian Stillwell, I remember him, and he I know it's like, nope, just Christians. You know, they say that Christians aren't always perfect. And I don't know what Christians you're referring to, but it's not about anybody. It's about your faith with God. It's about your struggle, your worries, not what anybody else thinks. Just know what God thinks. What would God do in your situation? Do you know how many times God has people spit on him, whip him, and just beat him down so hard? Took rocks and just threw it right at him. God is the only one that can judge. That's it. But we're just going to take a moment here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Amen. Amen. am yours and you are mine. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Let's have a good life. Let's lift up in let's just relax. Danny, can you read Matthew 7:15 and 20? 7:15? What was that one? Matthew? I haven't took my Bible on a very long time. I said just, here's Matthew chapter 7:15. I don't know if this is it, but just let me know. So Matthew 7:15, beware of the false prophets which comes to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or flags of thistles? Now you're asking me to explain that to you? Scripture is hard to explain sometimes. It really is. I have to get there. But are you questioning it because it has wolves in it? So if you read it again, beware of the false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing. They are ravening wolves. So, it says be aware of false prophets. Yeah. Someone that doesn't believe in it. Yeah, that's it, right there. And you know what, guys? And I can learn from you. Definitely can seem good, but they aren't. Absolutely. Exactly. You know, the Bible sometimes it's hard to understand scriptures, but you know what? At least if you're trying to understand them, that's what counts. And you can't look it up. I'll read, I'm gonna take this weekend and I'm gonna start reading the Bible and I'm gonna start, reading down the list. Can you turn the music down a little hard to hear you? Yeah, hold on. Alright, can you guys hear me a little bit better? I don't know if you guys can or not. Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, it's a lot better. Perfect. Well, welcome in, guys. So I wanted to test this out for 15 minutes, and whew. So what do you guys think? Many people will claim to be Christians or pastors and loved it. All right. All right, guys. Let's go have some fun on my other account. This is just worship, but just because we're doing worship doesn't mean we have to continue making good choices. I'm going to love it. I'm looking forward to it.